Okay, we're back here, and this time I'm going to show you how to finish off the project and save it out as a JPEG file to attach to an email. Okay, so we're just going to put the finishing touches on here. And let's see, let me switch back my color here to what I was using earlier. Oop, wrong tool. Let me Control D will deselect, or you can find that up here under Select. Deselect is Control D if you select something you didn't mean to. So here I'm just using the color picker here to go back to the color I was using. If I click on that color, notice here it shows up in the foreground as my primary color here. And just to finish this off, I've got a couple of things. Here's one. If I can finish up here. You can see that it's, after doing this, it's very time consuming to get all the detail, but it's worth it. You'll have a nice image, and this will help you for the second project as well. So if you have a lot of detail in there, that's good, because that'll be something you can use on your second project as well. Okay, so I'm just about finished here. I don't think there's anything else I need to do. So I'm going to take this and zoom out here. Again, hold down Alt so I can get the minus here. And if I scroll up here a little bit, oh, I notice there's one more little detail up here in the hairline too. Let's go ahead and get that. There we go. And now I can turn off, or I can just turn the eyeball off on the portrait, and you can see all the lines there. Some great detail that I can use. So I'm going to zoom out one more time, or actually zoom in, sorry. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to select now. I'm going to make sure I'm on this top layer here, which I am, layer 1. You don't want to be on the portrait. You want to be on the layer that you put the drawing on. And I'm going to change my foreground color down here to black. So if I click these little arrows here, it'll automatically switch those back, or click the boxes here to the left of the arrows. It'll automatically switch it back to black and white. Black is my foreground color here, which is what I want. And then what I'm going to do is go up here, and there's some tools here. You might see something like the quick selection tool here. It's right under the lasso tool. If you hold this down again, you can get to the magic wand tool. So we're going to use the magic wand tool. Select that. Now up here, contiguous might be selected. Contiguous just means you're selecting an entire area that's connected. But if you deselect that, it should select everything, even if something is not connected. So I would recommend deselecting contiguous up here on the top. Try to go right into the lines here. If you need to zoom in more, you can. And what you do is grab that magic wand tool again. And right on the line, click with the magic wand tool. And notice there, it looks like I got everything. You'll see what looks like the marching ants around all the lines. And notice here that I've selected everything, and I can grab my hand grabber tool here also in the toolbar and just drag it over to see if I've gotten everything. And it looks like I have. So once you do that, probably the easiest way to do it, if I click Shift F5, this menu might come up. It says Contents, and it might say Content Aware in the top here. If it does, just click this arrow and change to foreground color. Okay, Shift F5. Where it says Content Aware, if that comes up as a default, make sure foreground color is selected, click OK, and boom, now my lines are all black. That's what you're supposed to do in the assignment, so make sure that you do that. And you can go ahead and deselect this now by hitting Control plus D together. And there you have it. So now I have my picture. The lines are all black again. I've turned the eyeball off on the photograph. So now you can just see the line drawing, and that's what you want to turn in. So we're going to save this out now as a JPEG. First, I'll save it. so I don't lose it. Okay, now we want to save the file out as a JPEG, so we're going to go up to File, and we're going to choose Export, right? And we're going to export this. Click Export As. Okay, and this is going to pop up here. Instead of PNG for our format, we're going to choose JPEG. Okay. Quality good. Let's go for great. So best quality you can get. Okay. And so let's go ahead and bring this down a little bit so I can bring this up. Okay, and it's 480 by 640, 100% scale. We're all good to go there. And we're going to click Export. And here we can save it out. I'm just going to call it 1-Acker. Again, it's going to be a JPEG. Make sure that you know where you're saving it. I'm just going to save it into my graphics folder here. The 202 projects here. Okay, so 1-Acker JPEG, click Save. Okay, and that should be done there. So the last thing you want to do is go into Canvas and you're going to email it to me and you're going to attach it. And we're going to email that. So I'm going to go to my email. Okay, and just click the document on the top to compose a new message. Select your course here. You're going to send it to me. And the subject is going to be 1-your last name. And then all you need to do is attach it. So I'm going to grab my, click the add an attachment, the paper clip. And I'm just going to find that document. And it's the JPEG drawing of my face. Click open. There it is. Just send it off. This is a required field. Okay, I'll just put here it is. How about that? Unbelievable. Okay, there you go. That's all there is to it. So you just send it as an attachment through the email in Canvas, and that's how you submit an assignment. Don't forget it's due no later than Friday evening by 11:59 p.m.